Hi summer friends, my name is John Miller and today we are on the Sede Marzo street. Now we are going to tour Guayaquil and I'm going to show you one of the greatest traditions of our country. Something that encourages the celebration and the reception of the new year in our country. Look, the famous old years or dummies of the old year. These dummies represent famous personages as politicians, superheroes, athletes, cartoons, artists. We see a variety of characters. These dummies are made of paper, which is the main material which can be molded to the taste of the manufacturer. There are some ways to make them. The first is filling pans or shirts with sawdust or newspaper, and then you buy the previously made mask. 2. In the second form, a skeleton of wood is made and covered with paper and cardboard, and then painted as the manufacturer wants. The third way, as you can see, is a mold of the character, which is covered with paper and allowed to dry, then painted with spray paint. This form is used by most manufacturers of dummies on these streets. Well, it's a faster way to finish a dummy and put it on the market.
We continue with our tour, admiring these wonderful pieces of art. We find dummies of different characters. The customers can choose their favorite dummies. People prefer characters that have stood out the most during the year 2016.
These are the fantastic dummies. Wonderful figures. Now we can see here Messenger. Wonderful. Messenger. This Messenger costs $900. It's a giant Messenger. And of course, if you want a small one, you can buy one just paying $30. Well, what do people do with these dummies? Here, on the night on December 31st at 12 o'clock, people put small explosives and burn them in the middle of the street. This means that the old year is dying and that the new year is coming. It is at this moment that people begin to hug and congratulate each other, wishing them a happy new year. Well, I hope you have liked this video showing part of the traditions of our country. Ecuador is our country.
Another tradition is to collect money for the old year dummy in the streets. Years ago, a person dressed as a widow then began to cry and ask for money to burn and bury his husband, old year dummy. The case of the female judge who was drunk and threatened to destroy the police with her powers is the most outstanding this year, 2016.
Now let's talk about traditions. Each family has their own New Year's traditions. Here are some of the most common. First, the fireworks. If you were trying to sleep through the New Year celebrations, you may have some success until midnight. The boom of fireworks is hard to ignore. Some say the fireworks ward off the bad spirits. 2. 12 grapes at midnight. Eating 12 grapes at midnight is said to bring good luck for the coming year. Colored panties. Yes, you heard that right. There is a superstition that if you wear yellow underwear on New Year's Eve, you will have increased prosperity in the coming year. Red underwear means that you will find love. Suitcase around the block, that's number 4. If you plan to travel in the coming year, you are supposed to run around the block with a suitcase at midnight to enjoy success during your travels.
In Guayaquil, there are many neighborhoods or sectors where its inhabitants meet and make giant dummies. With the arrival of tourists, these people charge around 50 cents to take a photo for the souvenir. These giant dummies will be burned a week after the start of the year, and sometimes it takes longer. But that's our tradition here in Ecuador.
After sharing a bit of our Ecuadorian traditions, I have to say goodbye without first thanking you for the support received on my channel during this year 2016. John Villar's family is preparing new surprises for the coming year. I hope my channel continues to grow with your help. A very strong hug and have a very happy new year 2017. Bye.